Hi, my name is Antonia Giordani, and I am responding to the genetics discussion for Nursing 644, Franklin University. Your best friend, who is not in a healthcare-related job, meets you for lunch. They seem upset. They pull out a report received from one of the genetic home testing companies and say, "This thing says that I am predisposed to type 2 diabetes. What should I do? I don't eat sugary foods." So my response would be, first, don't freak out, okay? Every human gets 23 pairs of chromosomes, equally from each of their biological parents. Now, in these chromosomes, we have, and the chromosomes are that's what makes up our DNA, but in the chromosomes, we have genes that determine different traits that we will have. Now, depending on the pattern of inheritance, sometimes we will see these genes become a disease and sometimes not. Now, there are some diseases that are genetically acquired, such as cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, Marfan syndrome, but fortunately, type 2 diabetes is not one of them. Now, although there is evidence to show that there is a correlation between genetic makeup and type 2 diabetes, it actually has more to do with lifestyle factors, such as diet, exercise, and family history. So I would ask my friend, how about your parents, your grandparents? Because when you're taking a family history, you do want to go back 2 generations. Anybody that you know of have diabetes? The reason that this is more important than genetics is because it's shown that parents teach their children how to eat. Usually families eat they have kind of like the same dietary habits. So this is what really will predispose somebody to type 2 diabetes, is your diet. It's been proven that a diet high in whole grains, low-fat dairy products, yogurt, olive oil, chocolate, fiber, magnesium, and flavonoids can notably reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. So I would also speak to her about what sugary foods is she talking about. Because yes, we do have to be careful with sugary foods and also fruit juices, because even though fruit is good for you in juice form, it's not the same, right? If I have a glass of juice, it's like if I would sit there and eat 10 oranges at the same time, would I actually do that? No. So that's the difference. That's why fruits can sometimes be bad. Not eating them, but drinking them. So I would tell her no drinking fruit juices. And also I would explain to her about carbs. Now, we want her eating whole grains, but carbs, such as white bread, white rice, things with a high carb content messes up the glucose levels in our body because it will bring them up. I would advise her to make a physical appointment and to have that talk with her doctor, maybe get some blood work, check her A1C, her glucose, and also maybe have a referral to a dietitian, because it's much easier to try to prevent something than it is to get something and then try to reverse it. But I would tell her not to worry. It's totally okay, and this is just a warning sign, and to take this in stride and just start making lifestyle changes now. Thank you.